So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neto. Played out wide. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to play it through. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Milan looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And this is Bale.
That's good play from him.
He's shifted, he's through and all alone! He's having a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Milan are down to 10 men. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Tchouameni. And it's Van Bouten. And he's on a charge. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. And it's a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Schneider goes short. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid have their second corner now. keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Milan are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Rijkaard.
There will be
And it's
3
Bellingham.
minutes added time.
That has not gone well.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Milan can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just set. Rummenigge! Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Rodri attempts a clearance. Tchouaméni. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. Gives it back. Rijkaard touches it back. Bellingham. Costa Curta gets it clear. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's intervened well there. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Chance, surely! It's a goal! The maestro, the legend, and now the hat-trick hero. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Owen. Good ball, good take. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bale. Oh, that was vital.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass.
Substitution
Time to
taking
absolute
place.
perfection. Quality ball.
There could be trouble here. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up, and time is up. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponent. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Looking for the run. Mendes receives it in a wide position. He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Bale is firing after that one. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's nice. Now it's Guti. That's really well manoeuvred. York is onto this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Okay, interesting. Araujo calmly anticipates. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pedro Neto with the delivery. Van Dalton. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's free, he has got space. Played in, Rummenigge! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Lewandowski. Rummenigge picked out brilliantly. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a measured ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Bruyne. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge. And this is Lewandowski, and it's made its way to him. Valverde is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Short changes him with that pass. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's De Bruyne. York, this looks promising. Goes for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Bouten. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk cuts it out. Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Milan, number 22, Pedri. Number
And
20,
we're off again.
Robert Lewandowski.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Costa Curta. Played in deep.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Havertz. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, good take, chance! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Neto. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. That has been cut short. Shifted upfield. Now it's Havertz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rummenigge. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Rice. Havertz. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's through and all alone!
Referee has just said play on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Look at the space. And a chance! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they
The
come.
goal scorer for Milan.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
21.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Substitution for Milan.
Now, can they get him away?
14.
That looks a good ball through.
Coming on to replace him.
Oh,
is
shooting
number
chance!
10, Rodri.
It's Van Basten! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here.
Keeper's dealt with that.
4 added minutes has
I
been
think we
indicated.
might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
And he's managed to get free.
We are into stoppage time. And here's Torres.
And he's had it nicked away.
And that will be the final act.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
How would you summarise what we've seen today?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So off we go then.
Rummenigge.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous.
Big header!
And he's there to clear it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Modric. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Owen. Pass somewhat off target. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game. Oh, what has happened here?
And he shoots! Goal! Milan!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Azar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Roberto Carlos. They get a throw in. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Modric.
Good chance here! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Modric really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Azar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Here's a chance!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Punched away. And he's whipped it across.
It's in!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And now he has 2.
2 added minutes have
Milan
been
are
indicated.
sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need
I'm
to keep
afraid
pushing,
to tell you that
keep
we're
imposing.
expecting traffic
Don't
to
leave
be
the door
heavy
open
after
for the
final whistle
opposition.
today.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution for Milan, number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
And the
Coming
action
on the
is
field
back underway.
is number 12.
Tries to
Van
thread one
Basten.
through. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cavani. Modric. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Time and again they are repelled. That's good running with the ball. Smoothly does it. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Decent chance! It's in!
Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Chance, surely! He has done it!
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Rummenigge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he shoots!
Goal! Milan! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Really fierce, close defending.
That's good play from him.
Delivers the ball. He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That has not gone well. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge. Tchouameni. Just the goalkeeper. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. He might be in here!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Big header!
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That'll be a throw-in. Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through.
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Not once, not twice, but 3 times! He has never had enough!
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan find a position of rip. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Bastoni. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's real chance! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe!
And the finish! And yes, it's there!
people lead, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Sells, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Caceres, Mbappe, Messi, and he's picked out the run. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. An uncompromising challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Saliba cuts it out. And it's made its way to him. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's taking no chances there. Rummenigge, lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. Chance! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Looking for a runner. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's that, the end. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Children's announcement.
Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Corner then.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Pedro Neto gets it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a threat. Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He can get that clear. Still goalless. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It's run loose here. And this is Puskás.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Batistuta. And De Bruyne! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Puskás. And that's been won straight back. Half an hour played now. Looking to play him in. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And it's Bellingham. De Bruyne. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's looking wide. Has a look and plays it forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Basten kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment... Oh, great chance! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the and that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Milan, number 8, Bellingham. Number 11,
So off we go once more.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Oh, good
number
read.
22,
He read that really well and
Modric.
stopped it.
Number 12.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off,
Substitution.
and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Forlan. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. Nicely shaped ball. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just... And Batistuta! He scores! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Forlan.
And he shoots!
Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Basten has got himself a free kick. Threads one in. Now that's Forlan! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 7, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Now it's Isak. Rijkaard. Playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? Park Ji-sung.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, super great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe, Modric, fired deep towards the back post. Well, there's the clearance. Played out to the left flank. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. And he's cut it out.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a really well-measured ball. Modric. Aimed beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Belletti. Madrid finding their passes. Rijkaard. Adams calmly anticipates. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a shade optimistic. Tchouaméni. Rijkaard. And it's Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. And this is Bale.
And a chance!
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Azar driving forwards. Defending was strong and firm. Done delicately.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Belletti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's a key interception. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
Tries to play it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Quick look, then plays it in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's on his way!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. And it's played in. And it's hoisted clear. He's having a go!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Isak. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Rijkaard. Maldini. And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello attendees, this
Your
is
final
a
thoughts, Jim?
lost
Well, the way the
children's
manager
announcement.
has stormed down
With
the
father
tunnel
of a boy
lends
in the
itself
group.
to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's neat. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Kanté. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Neymar. That's a sharp pass.
Neymar really needed to concentrate.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten deals with that comfortably. Decent chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking.
Neymar is on his shot at goal! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. And that's another good win of the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played backwards here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Tchouaméni. Roberto Carlos. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Milan come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tchouaméni. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he's worked it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Conte proves too strong. Van Bouten cuts out the pass.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Neymar! Well, now it's a race, and one more try! Kante gets flagged offside. Adams does really well there, he is strong. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's searching through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Neymar. Modric. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, it's come loose. Bonucci with the clearance. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. It's a good spell of possession, this. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta clears. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! They've scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And yes, it's him again. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's well positioned here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Looking for the run, and this is Ronaldo. He's found a way through. An uncompromising challenge. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe, now it's Villa. Rodri gets across to intercept that. And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. Thinks about the shot. Short changes him with that pass. Has a shot! Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nuno Mendes has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has been cut short. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He shifted it to the flank. Rodri. Madrid finding their passes. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it.
Can he finish?
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. He's through, now is he in? Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rodri, looking understandably energised after his goal. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly. Pedri. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar.
Chance for a shot!
Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Spread it left. Strong running down that left flank. He's picked his way through. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Now he's got space here, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Milan come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Showing great feet there. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up.
And there's the shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Some resolute defending there. Roberto Carlos. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Referee's given a throw. Beckham. And it's Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Tchouaméni
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Beckham. Messi has it in a wide position. Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Pedri. This looks promising. He's found a way. Mbappe! Stood up well to him there.
It's Neymar!
Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Mbappe. Number 4, Neymar. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field,
Araujo.
number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9,
Araujo
Ronaldinho.
running with the ball.
Number 22, Bellingham.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And
There's the shot! They've done it!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 80 minutes is number 8, Bellingham. Substitution on the field, number 17.
We have got changes here from
Pedri.
both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is
So is this the
number
start of a
19,
comeback?
Odegaard. Substitution.
Bellingham. Very nicely done.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He is through here.
That is great defending, so alert. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and
Substitution
all
on
he
the
needed to
field.
do was get some control
Number
on it.
23, Beckham.
It might
Coming
not
on
be
to
such
replace
a
him
bad
is
idea playing this
number
short and into
33,
feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Ronaldinho! This time, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be
Substitution in
honest.
progress.
Madrid have their third corner. Araujo
There will be
clears
5
it away.
minutes added time.
Now it's Villa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rijkaard. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Great vision. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And Shevchenko!
Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And he's in on goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Newcastle have reclaimed it.
And again!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge, distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Rummenigge,
And the shot!
it's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a...
Has another go!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Gerrard, a true great in every sense of the word. Oh, lovely bit of skill. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Shevchenko. He's found a way.
Chance for a shot!
Rummenigge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. It's a pretty loose pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. And he skips past his man.
Can he finish?
Oh, Waters, and it's come back out to him. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
There will be 1 minute.
Shevchenko. Tchouaméni. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Newcastle needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
He's been caught napping! Neymar gets into some space. Neymar's cross. And he thumps it clear. Rummenigge. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it into space. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Aubameyang.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's gone backwards. Some really good ball movement.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race. And he's following up! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Number 8.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here.
Real chance! Rijkaard. For Rice. Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rice. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. David Villa. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Looking for options for movement. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. Atletico Mineiro are looking to go forward now. And this is Bale. Pedro Neto. Nicely weighted ball. Pedro Neto! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Pedro Neto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the through ball. Tchouaméni. Now it's Villa. Looking to play him in. Still goalless at the moment. Rummenigge. Now it's Pedro Neto. Probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Now it's Villa. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Beckham! And the keeper couldn't hold it. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Villa. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. He can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bale touches it back. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked out the run. That's going to go a long way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Rice. He won't be happy with that one. And he skips past his man. Well timed, excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team...
Real chance! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Saliba tries to clear. Corner number 2 then. Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. No, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Face to face with the keeper. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's a little off target. And it's De Bruyne. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Shot could be on.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's made its way to him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well measured. Diogo Costa claims it, and the danger passes. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out to the right. Really fierce, close defending. Great skill, that's nice. Well, they've got it again. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rummenigge!
There will be 1 minute added
Well,
time.
he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.